brother, and it was you met another.
In 1969, a new variety show graced television screens, bringing together country music and humor from the heart of Cornfield County. This classic had a unique charm that distinguished it from the countless other variety shows of the era. While many programs leaned into controversy and edgy themes, this one embraced wholesome fun that resonated with millions. The humor might have been corny, but audiences found comfort in its simplicity and lightheartedness. It ran for an impressive 25 seasons, becoming a staple in many households. However, not all cast members felt the same way about their involvement. One star decided to leave, feeling that staying on the show was harming his career. He believed that the series, while beloved, was limiting his opportunities for growth and exploration in more diverse roles. His departure shocked fans, as he had become synonymous with the program. Despite the show's popularity and the joy it brought, he prioritized his artistic journey over continued participation in something he felt was stalling his progress.
That gambler was a rich man, had a gold watch and chain.
Seeing the success of Rowan and Martin's Laugh-In the 1960s, two Canadians, John Ellsworth and Frank Papaya, envisioned a show that would bring a similar energy to country music and rural themes. They recognized a growing interest in prime-time country-themed programming and felt inspired to blend comedy with music in a unique way. Their idea was simple, yet innovative: create a country version of Laugh-In, incorporating sketches and humor, while sprinkling in musical performances throughout the episodes. This concept allowed them to showcase a variety of country artists and highlight the charm of rural life. The result was a vibrant mix of comedy sketches, catchy songs, and a celebration of Southern culture, which resonated with audiences across the nation. As the show developed, it became a beloved staple, paving the way for future country-themed entertainment on television. The creative vision of Ellsworth and Papaya turned into a classic that captured the hearts of many viewers and left a lasting legacy in television history.
Thank you, Ernie. Now, before we start,
In 1969, the two producers made a pitch to Roy Clark and Buck Owens, stating they needed hosts for the TV show. Roy Clark agreed, mentioning that in show business, you say yes to everything since many things never come to fruition. This classic found Roy Clark and Buck Owens as its hosts, bringing their charm to audiences across the nation. The show's success was in part due to their dynamic hosting and infectious energy. HEE became a beloved TV series, capturing the hearts of viewers with its unique blend of humor and music. It was a comfort show that provided joy and laughter to all who tuned in. The legacy of this classic lives on, remembered for its iconic hosts and timeless entertainment.
I'm still in love with you. Somebody.
As time passed on, Roy Clark's manager called him about a new show. Clark asked, "What show?" It turned out to be the country-based variety show he had discussed with producers months earlier. The working title was HAW, which Clark initially thought would change before airing. Looking back, he believed the show wouldn't have been the same without the title, HAW.
A large crowd gathered to see Mrs. Ole Hefner knee Annie Hill.
In 1969, CBS utilized HEE as a mid-season replacement for the popular Smothers Brothers Comedy Hour. The latter had been a top program in 1967 and 1968, but posed challenges for CBS due to its controversial topics, such as criticizing the Vietnam War. In stark contrast, HEE, set in Cornfield County, premiered on June 15, 1969. It quickly attracted high ratings, leading CBS to integrate it into its regular lineup. This classic became a top 20 program during the 1969-70 and 70-71 seasons. Its lighthearted and comedic approach made it a hit with viewers seeking a more lighthearted alternative to the contentious themes of the time.
I'm here, keep talking, it's your nickel.
How are y'all?
In March of 1971, CBS lost their minds and began canceling shows left and right. They axed beloved programs like The Ed Sullivan Show, The Beverly Hillbillies, Green Acres, Mayberry R. Rafty, and the TV series HEE. Despite solid ratings, CBS was determined to shift their focus to a different demographic, leading to the abrupt end of these popular shows set in rural settings. The sudden cancellation of iconic programs left many viewers shocked and disappointed, marking the end of an era for classic television.
You're star.
6 young'uns and you had 11.
The TV series HEE-HAW faced concerns from the cast members initially, but the producers reassured them of a syndication deal that would secure the show's future. This classic found a larger audience and became the #1 non-network show, airing on 2 of 5 stations by 1972. CBS unknowingly did a favor by transitioning the show to syndication, which turned out to be the best move for its success. Despite critics' disapproval, America wholeheartedly embraced this classic.
Britches.
Well, what's wrong with that?
Well, I can see it in the paper now. Fleas in Daddy's britches.
In 1969, HEE-HAW featured a hayseed and cornball cast who wore bib overalls and popped up in cornfields or lounged around drinking moonshine. The show aimed for a charmingly corny style, not aspiring to sophistication. Southerners, historically accustomed to dealing with poverty, leaned on humor, making corniness a cherished aspect of the show. The cast and crew convened only twice a year, in June and October, gathering in Nashville to film 13 episodes in one go. This sporadic schedule kept the content fresh and helped the show maintain longevity. They would shoot their episodes and then wait until the next round to see them again. HEE-HAW embraced the simplicity and humor of rural life, creating a beloved classic that resonated with audiences for years. In the production process of HEE-HAW, the episodes were not broken down into actual episodes. Instead, they taped multiple skits and bits when they were together. The episodes were then pieced together during the editing process to create an episode. They didn't rehearse anything. Everything was done off of cue cards. If they blew the take, they just did it over again. Sometimes they even left the mistakes in the show, giving it a more authentic and spontaneous feel. This process added to the charm and uniqueness of the show, making it a beloved classic among viewers. HEE-HAW truly captured the essence of improvisation and lighthearted entertainment. When putting together the original cast members for HEE-HAW, they felt they needed an experienced country comedian, so they chose Archie Campbell. They added another Canadian into the mix by selecting Don Herron to play the HEE-HAW newscaster. Other original cast members were Kathy Baker, Jennifer Bishop, the Hagar twins, Gunilla Hutton, Grandpa Jones, Claude Phelps, Don Rich, Jimmy Riddle, Jeannie Riley, Junior Samples, Lulu Roman, and String Bean. Minnie Pearl and Lisa Todd joined the cast in 1970. The show had a diverse and talented group that brought humor and music to television screens across the country. The TV series HEE-HAW was filmed in Nashville, providing an endless supply of country music legends. With just one phone call, they could easily get stars to shoot scenes. While the humor was intentionally cornball, the music featured was top-notch country material. In the debut episode, Loretta Lynn and Charlie Pride made appearances. Every major country star you could think of followed in their footsteps.
Mr. Haystack, too?
That's bad.
No, that's good.
How come?
Well, I bounced around a few minutes.
In 1969, Roger Miller initially refused to appear on HEE-HAW, criticizing its perpetuation of stereotypes and impact on country music. Despite his vow never to participate, Miller later had a change of heart. His decision to finally join the show underscored its undeniable success that transcended his earlier reservations. This classic remains a testament to the vast influence and appeal of HEE-HAW in shaping the landscape of country music and television during that era. Buck Owens' departure from HEE-HAW was a significant moment in the show's history. Despite owing much of his fame to the television series, Owens wasn't its biggest fan. He admitted to taking the show mainly for the money, as the paychecks were substantial for just 2 appearances a year. Owens felt conflicted, believing he had compromised his integrity for financial gain. After the 1985-1986 season, Owens decided to leave the show, concerned that it had tarnished his reputation as a serious musician within the country music industry. His perception shifted after touring, and realizing that many no longer viewed him seriously. Following his departure from HEE-HAW, Owens dedicated years to rebuilding his credibility as a respected performer. While Owens was undoubtedly a talented musician, the impact of the show on his career remains a subject of debate. Some argue that the show did not harm his reputation, suggesting Owens' concerns may have been more personal than professional. HEE-HAW continued without him, but Owens' exit marked a moment of reflection for both the performer and the show itself.
We had a girl down home was fat, she had to wear perfect.
In 1969, Elvis Presley was a big fan of the TV series HEE. He was so enamored with the show that he wanted to appear on it as a guest. In his personal life, Elvis dated two HEE honeys, Linda Thompson and Diana Goodman. After his passing, Elvis's father made an appearance on the show to pay tribute to his late son. HEE had a special connection to Elvis and his family, showcasing the impact the show had on popular culture and the entertainment industry. In 1969, the first season, including the pilot, of HEE was filmed at Studio A at WLAC-TV in Nashville. Originally planned to be shot entirely in California, WLAC's general manager convinced CBS to record the show at his station. He believed that he could stand on the front porch of the station and summon as many country music singers as needed immediately for the show, something that would not have been possible in California. This unique decision shaped the production of the show and contributed to its authentic country music atmosphere. The setting in Nashville added a special charm to the series that resonated with audiences and set HEE apart as a classic country music television show.
Last on weak and shifting sand, I live by night and shun the
HEE is a classic TV show that premiered in 1969. It is a country variety show set in a fictional rural setting known as Cornfield County. The show features a mix of musical performances, comedy sketches, and corny jokes. The main characters include host Buck Owens and Roy Clark, along with a cast of regulars like Junior Samples, Grandpa Jones, and Minnie Pearl. HEE became a beloved show for its entertainment value and reached a milestone by running for over 20 seasons. While it did not win major awards, it gained a loyal fan base and left a lasting impact on American television. In assembling the cast for the 1969 TV series HEE, the casting process was meticulous and thorough. Each key actor was chosen through a series of auditions and chemistry tests. The pivotal moments that defined the casting involved the natural rapport and comedic timing that the actors brought to their roles. The casting directors sought out individuals who could embody the spirit of the show and connect with the audience on a personal level. Through a rigorous selection process, the cast of HEE was carefully curated to create a dynamic ensemble that would capture the hearts of viewers. The directorial vision behind the 1969 TV series HEE focused on creating a lighthearted, country-themed variety show that showcased musical performances, comedy sketches, and rural humor. The director aimed to capture the essence of country life and bring it to audiences in an entertaining and engaging way. Drawing inspiration from traditional country music and humor, the director incorporated these elements into the show's format and overall style. The director's approach involved working closely with the cast and crew to harmonize their talents and energies, ensuring a cohesive and authentic representation of rural culture. Collaborating with the cast, which consisted of talented musicians, comedians, and actors, the director encouraged creativity and spontaneity, allowing the performers to bring their unique personalities and skills to the screen. Through effective communication and a shared creative vision, the director guided the cast and crew in bringing the stories to life, cultivating a warm and inviting atmosphere that resonated with audiences. By infusing each episode with humor, music, and nostalgia, the director successfully crafted a show that celebrated the spirit of country living and entertained viewers of all ages.
life was all about, and every conversation I can now recall.
Filming for the 1969 television series HEE took place on a vibrant set designed to evoke the charm of rural America. The producers created a warm and inviting atmosphere using colorful backdrops and authentic props to reflect country life. The main set featured a barn, complete with hay bales and farm equipment, which added to the show's authenticity. Locations were chosen carefully to capture the essence of Southern culture, integrating live performances and sketches that showcase music and comedy. Logistical challenges arose due to the need for a large crew and complex setups for each episode. Coordinating rehearsals, camera angles, and sound was crucial for the production. Innovative techniques included multi-camera setups that allowed for dynamic shot changes during performances, giving viewers a lively experience. sound engineers used advanced recording methods for the time, ensuring music and dialogue were crisp and clear. The blend of humor, music, and clever set designs helped make HEE-HAW a beloved staple in American television.
You leave me here all alone. I searched the world over and I thought I'd found true love.
The creation of the film's score and soundtrack for the 1969 TV series HEE-HAW involved talented composers and musicians who worked together to enhance the narrative and emotional tone of the show. The music was crafted to complement the humor, storytelling, and overall atmosphere of the series, bringing out the essence of the down-home, country charm that HEE-HAW was known for. Composers and musicians involved in the project brought their expertise to create melodies and tunes that resonated with the audience, setting the perfect backdrop for each scene and adding an extra layer of depth to the stories being told on screen.
Kissed me in a week.
Well, who have I been kissing then?
The most iconic scenes of the 1969 TV series HEE-HAW showcased impeccable direction, captivating performances, and beautiful cinematography that left a lasting impact on the audience. One memorable moment was the cornfield set, where the cast delivered their signature comedic sketches with flair and precision, drawing viewers into a world of rural charm and humor. The show's talented actors, including Roy Clark and Buck Owens, brought infectious energy to each scene, engaging audiences with their musical talents and comedic timing. The dynamic performances uplifted the show, making it a beloved classic for generations to come. Filmmakers behind the scenes praised the innovative use of set design and camera work, creating a vibrant visual experience that complemented the actors' performances. The vibrant colors and well-executed shots added depth to each scene, enhancing the overall viewing experience. Overall, the iconic scenes of HEE-HAW in 1969 showcased a perfect blend of direction, performance, cinematography, and humor that resonated with audiences then, and continues to do so today, making it a timeless classic in the realm of television entertainment.
The good Lord does.
Who makes the moon shine?
My daddy does.
Oh.
HEE-HAW resonated deeply with audiences when it first aired in 1969. Its combination of country music, humor, and rural themes reflected the lives and values of many Americans, particularly those in the South and Midwest. The show brought country culture to a national platform, highlighting music and lifestyles that were often overlooked by mainstream television. The laughter, skits, and catchy songs created a sense of community for viewers who could relate to the characters and their experiences. Through its playful portrayal of farm life, HEE-HAW also served as a gentle commentary on serious social issues, including poverty and labor struggles, presenting them in a light-hearted manner that made them more accessible. The series also contributed to the rise of country music as a mainstream genre, influencing artists and introducing audiences to a variety of musical styles. Themes of friendship, family, and perseverance resonated strongly, promoting positive values during a time of social change. The show became a staple in American pop culture, inspiring future television and comedy while leaving a lasting legacy. Viewers continued to find joy and comfort in its humor, proving that laughter can bridge cultural divides and celebrate shared experiences. Critics generally received HEE-HAW with a mix of amusement and skepticism. Some reviews praised its unique blend of country music and comedy, noting its appeal to rural audiences. The show's format, combining sketches with musical performances, resonated with viewers looking for light-hearted entertainment. Many audience members found comfort in its simple, wholesome humor and relatable themes of everyday life. The show's catchphrases and memorable characters became part of pop culture, creating a loyal fan base. Despite its seemingly niche appeal, HEE-HAW garnered significant recognition, including several nominations for Emmy Awards. The recognition highlighted the show's impact on American television, showcasing the talent of its cast and crew. For those involved, these accolades validated their work in a genre often overlooked in mainstream media. The series ran for over 20 years, underscoring its lasting influence and the fond memories it created for audiences.
Someone came while I was out and changed you all around.
During the filming of HEE-HAW in 1969, the cast and crew experienced numerous behind-the-scenes anecdotes that offered a personal glimpse into the production. For instance, the show's co-host, Roy Clark, was known for his exceptional guitar skills and he often impressed the crew with impromptu performances between takes. The show's writers also faced unique challenges, as they had to craft comedic sketches that resonated with the show's rural audience while avoiding offensive stereotypes. Additionally, the production team had to be creative in finding ways to accommodate the large ensemble cast, which included musicians, comedians, and variety performers. Despite the logistical hurdles, the cast and crew worked tirelessly to create a show that celebrated the rich cultural heritage of rural America and provided audiences with much-needed laughter and entertainment during a tumultuous time in the nation's history. HEE-HAW, a TV series from 1969, holds a significant place in film history for its unique blend of comedy and country music. This groundbreaking show influenced future filmmaking by showcasing a rural, down-to-earth style that resonated with audiences. HEE-HAW inspired a wave of similar programs and highlighted the importance of showcasing country life on screen. Its legacy can be seen in the continued popularity of country music-themed shows and the enduring appeal of its simple, humorous approach.
Blacksmith laid the horseshoe over to one side, and Brother come in there meddling around. He picked up that horseshoe, of course he dropped it right away. The old blacksmith said,
If you have memories or stories about the 1969 TV series HEE-HAW, please share them with us. Let's talk about how this show impacted your life or changed your view of cinema. Your experiences are valuable, and we'd love to hear them. Engage with us by liking, sharing, and subscribing for more discussions on movies and TV shows.